Good morning, guys, or should I say ladies? I always say guys. I know that guys is like generic. You can say it for boys and girls, but I like this channel to be, you know, the ladies gathering around with a cup of tea and just having a nice chat and having, you know, like girly talks and stuff. Anyway, I'm getting ready because we are off to Paris. When I say we, it's Isaac and I was getting ready and I was like, you know what? Let me just vlog, because I'm building this outfit and I think it's looking quite cute. I started off with this skirt, which is from Naked, and then I thought, let me put on tights, obviously, because I'm not going to go out without any tights. And then I put on this jumper because I love this jumper. You know it already. It's from Soeur. I love a very big, chunky knit with skirt. Like, it doesn't have to be this short, you know, the skirt. It can be, you know, longer, but like a tighter, more feminine skirt, quite straight up and down, and then having like this big balloonish humongous knit. That's what I love. And I feel like with fashion it's all about balance, so I like to have either something oversized like on top and then something quite narrow or tighter to the body on the bottom part, or the other way around. And same with like feminine and masculine styles. I like to have the two elements in an outfit, and same with chic and casual. When you balance those out, then your outfit is perfect, in my opinion. Anyway, so this is what we are going for. I've just added these socks. These are from, I think they're from Calzedonia, but I'm not too sure. And I think they are cashmere, but I'm not too sure. Anyway, let me just finish the outfit. Now, in terms of boots, like I do want to wear high boots. I'm hesitating between either this pair, which is from the brand Maison 123, or this pair, which is from Bobby's. Both are French brands. The Bobby's one will look way more, you know, feminine and maybe sexier, but I'm going to Paris and I'm gonna have to walk. Mind you, these are quite comfortable actually. I think I want to go for more of a casual-ish look, so maybe these would be better. Do I want to try both? I can't be bothered to try both. Hold on, let me try both. So, okay, so this is option one. Hold on, because I have this chair here, which makes it difficult for me to see my feet in front of the mirror. All right. Okay, I've tidied up a bit of the mess that was on the floor. So, option one, these have like a brown touch. Okay, I'm gonna go with these ones, the chunkier ones. So that's gonna be the outfit of the day. In terms of coats, I have this coat that I love. It's from Garni, but I have to debubble it. And honestly, I do not have the time right now. But it's navy blue and it would go perfectly with my outfit. You probably can't see from like where you're from in the camera, but in real life, you can tell that it needs a bit of TLC. But because it's wool and it's a very good quality coat, you know, that's what happens with wool. But as soon as you debubble it, then it looks brand new. But right now it looks quite worn. Like if I show you even just the sleeve here, see that? I don't like that look. So, and I have a business meeting for lunch, so I need to take the time to debubble it, so we're not going to do that right now. Other coat, which is the Frankie shop. This one, honestly, ever since I bought it, I've been wearing it non-stop. It's wool as well, but it's way thinner. You can see, you know, how floaty it is compared to the Garni one. It will do the job. And to be honest, like in the morning it is cold, it's like 3 degrees, but then it goes up to 8 degrees, and I'm always going to be indoors anyway, so I don't really need to be that warm. So this is going to be the look for today, and I think I'm going to keep the same handbag as the one I was wearing yesterday. No, actually no, I need quite a big bag. This one, no, this one works. Color wise it works, but sometimes I don't want to wear logos, you know. But in terms of colors, this one is actually perfect. So this is going to be the bag of the day. I need to fill it up. I got this from Amazon and it's quite handy actually. It has like all these different compartments where you can put all your different things, which is what I'm going to do right now. So what do we need? We need this. This is my beauty pouch. And hold on, you know, when I chat with you guys, I lose track of time and then I become very late. In terms of makeup, favorite lip pencil, Strip Down by MAC Cosmetics. And I like this one for more of a cooler tone, which is NYX Los Angeles. And then I'm just going to take a bit of concealer just in case. This is the Clé de Peau concealer in the shade Almond, which is number 4. This one is a multitask stick from Ilia. It's a organic makeup brand that I love. So I'm going to take this with me. You can use it on your cheeks or on your lips. I'm going to take a bit of bronzer just in case, because I do love a bronzy or bronzed look. I think I prefer bronzer over blusher, to be honest. And then I'm going to take this in case I need a bit of touch up. This is the CC Crème or CC Cream from Herborian in the shade Doré, which I'm assuming would be gold in English. And you know, the funny thing about this is that I never take makeup with me when I go out, like when I stay here around the house, around Lille or anything. But when I go to Paris, you know, I'm always like, yeah, let me take a bit of makeup just in case I want to touch up. And I always go with this amount of makeup, and I actually never retouch my makeup. But I think it just makes me feel better to know that just in case, because I'm far from home and I have, you know, business appointments, just in case I can do a touch up. Just need to do my hair. And you guys, hold on, I need to show you this. Quickly, look what I've received. I got a PR package from Chanel. Honestly, if you ever told me that when I started making YouTube videos, because I was feeling so lonely almost 10 years ago, because I came back from London and I lost all of my friends. And for some reason, when I started on social media, like I think probably my friends at the time thought it was cringe and they thought that I'd changed or something, but they stopped talking to me. And so I felt so lonely coming back from London after 6 years living there and then having no friends left. And so that's why I started YouTube. I started in English and then I switched to French. But yeah, it was such a difficult time and I was, you know, the only one believing in myself. And now to receive a Chanel PR package is beyond. Honestly, I'm so grateful. Now, onto hair. It's going to be quite quick. I'm only going to do the top part of my hair. I'm not gonna, you know, bother with like this part, for example. You know, I naturally have oily hair and my hair will probably get oily throughout the day. This is second day hair, but honestly, usually when I wake up on second day hair, like from the morning, it's already quite greasy. But ever since I've been using this shampoo, which is from a French brand that I love, which is called Lazartigue, my hair doesn't get greasy as quickly. Considering the type of hair that I have, I am quite impressed. And what's funny is that it doesn't even, like, it's not even a shampoo for greasy hair. But for some reason, it did that on my hair and I am here for it. You go out and then you go in and then you go out and then you go in and you get these waves. It will go down throughout the day, like it's not going to stay that wavy, especially because I think it's raining today. But I just want a bit of that movement into my hair. But ever since I've been using that shampoo though, I've noticed that my curls and waves, like anything that I do, any style that I do to my hair doesn't hold as long as it used to. I think I'm gonna have to choose between oily hair or styled hair. The most important thing is healthy hair. If I have the time, I'll quickly go to the bathroom and show you. But yes, that's another French brand that I love for hair. I love René Furterer and Lazartigue, and it's typically the brands that you find in French pharmacies. Tourists in general, they love French pharmacies, whereas for us, it's quite a normal thing, like, I don't know. Okay, and that's the hair for today. I love to tuck my long bob into my collar. And I have to say, guys, I always get these two words confused. Like in terms of pronunciation, for me, they sound the same, but they shouldn't sound the same. It's collar and collar. So like color, like la couleur in French, so the color, the shade of something, and then collar. And for me, it's quite difficult to pronounce them differently. Like I say them the same way. Anyway, ready for the day, off to Paris. We are in Galeries Lafayette. We were supposed to have breakfast in another place called La Petite Bleue, but it was honestly like raining and the queue was way too long, so we came here. This is what we ordered. Look at this humongous cake. It's made out of yogurt. Look how big this is. And I got myself green detox juice. No, this is apple, ginger and lemon freshly pressed juice. And then Isa got himself a ginger shot, a cappuccino and another cake, same as mine. This cake is called Plume cake, which literally means feather, but because it looks so light and airy, wow. And you even have a little raspberry like a coulis. And here we go. It's now our second stop. It's not the main reason why we came to Paris, but I came across this restaurant when I was watching a TV like documentary on the French channel, and they were saying how this place is like an iconic, a very well-known place in Paris if you want to eat in a typical French brasserie. So this is why we're here. As soon as I saw the TV show, I was like, oh, we need to book this because I really wanted to try. And so that's why we're here today. And it's a brasserie that's well known for their fish. Like, they're specialized in fish and seafood in general. They do serve also meat and stuff, but what they're known for is their seafood. So I got myself a salmon. Isaac got himself, I think it's called sea sword. But yeah, so we're gonna try that. And the place is beautiful. It's very typical. I'll show you. So here is the architecture, and I don't know if you can see the ceiling, but it's absolutely beautiful. And it's a very old place. It's huge, like it goes all the way to the back, and even when people are coming in, you know, without a reservation, the lady at the entrance says that there's just no way because they're full. So I don't see a lot of French people, I think a lot of, I see a lot of tourists, but as French people, we will let you know if it's good or if it's any good, or at least our thoughts. It doesn't mean that our point of view on things is the only point of view. But yeah, it looks promising, so we'll see. It's a new day. It's actually Friday afternoon, and what you see here on the floor is everything that I'm taking with me to Amsterdam. We are going to spend the weekend there, and these are my 3 outfits. So one of them I'm going to wear now, and then the other 2 will be for tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. So now I'm going to pack. My outfits are done, and for me that's the biggest thing that needs to be prepared when I'm packing. What's left now is mainly skincare and makeup, you know, all the different products. I also need to pack my straighteners and anything for my hair, like hair tools. Even underwear and nightwear is done. So I think that should be enough time for me to finish packing, and then off we go to Amsterdam. I really wanted to take this bag because this is for me the perfect bag for a weekend getaway. However, because it's winter and because I'm taking 3 different jackets and handbags and shoes, I think this is going to be too small. If we were going just for one night, this one would be perfect, but I think it's not gonna be big enough. So I think I'm gonna go with the suitcase, which is fine. We are actually renting a different car to go there. We've rented a Volvo for the weekend, and you guys know how much I love Volvo, especially since I went to that PR trip. That was amazing, and I've learned so much about the brand. It's not just about, you know, it being a beautiful car. It's about, you know, it being such a beautiful brand with great values. You know, safety is such a priority for them, and we needed a bit of a bigger car because it's a 3-hour drive, I believe, or 3.5 hours. So yeah, I wanted to feel comfortable. Isaac is gonna drive most of the time, to be honest, but even as a passenger, you know, I enjoy being in a very comfortable car. we are halfway through the journey. We had just a quick stopover just to buy a few things to eat. And now we are gonna start the second half of the journey and then we'll be in Amsterdam. Good morning, guys. It's breakfast time. We decided to come to the city center to have breakfast. So we are at this place called Galeries Lafayette, and honestly it looks delicious. Hold on, let me show you what we got. So I got myself a hot chocolate, I got this cinnamon bun, I got a slice of banana bread, Isaac got a croissant because he wasn't that hungry this morning, and Ayan got a cronut, which looks like this. So now the plan is for us to have breakfast, enjoy, warm up, get some fuel in our body, and then go for a stroll. It's quite early, so it's like 8:45 I think, so it's still early. So we arrived last night and it was dark, and now it's still dark outside, so I can't wait for daylight. But yes, so that's the plan for this morning, breakfast and then off to maybe shopping. Good morning, it's the following day, it's breakfast time. We are having breakfast at the hotel this time. I didn't vlog much yesterday because I was having a bit of stomach issues. I need to see a specialist for that because I've been having issues since June, since the end of June, so I need to get that checked out, but I was feeling a bit not well basically. This morning we're having something healthy. I'm having chia seed pudding with fresh fruit, and I'm also having fresh mint tea because that's all my body needs right now. And I've ordered also just a boiled egg just in case I need a bit more protein and stuff. I've just done my hair. I'm retouching my makeup because I did a very light base and makeup when we went for breakfast because the boys were waiting for me. But now I've added mascara, eyeliner. You already know all the products that I use. And we are going to take a few pictures and then it will already be time to go. Checkout is at 12. And right now, what time is it? It's 10. So we still have 2 hours ahead of us, so that's nice. You know, with this length, although I just did it, but the ends tend to go outwards, so I need to go in quickly with my straighteners just for the ends. I know it's not the best because obviously straighteners, you know, they do tend to damage your hair, but up until they get to, you know, this length, I feel like they'll always go out or outwards, so I would have to do that. Just want to do this because I tend to get red around my nose. And yeah, so this pain I've been having ever since I had this weird episode end of June on the plane to Corsica. I think I told you guys about this. And a few days after that happened, I had this really sharp pain on the bottom left of my tummy. It never went away, but it got less and less intense to the point where it was just there, I could feel it, but it wasn't painful. Today is Sunday. Since last Thursday, pain has gone back. Now I'm monitoring everything that's happening. I'm writing everything down because I have seen my doctor for twice for this. And at first we did like different scans, but I do have an appointment with a specialist. We call it gastroenterologue, and I've been waiting for the past 3 months for this appointment, because you know how specialists are really hard, you know, to get appointments with. Like the wait is really long. But the episode that I had this morning honestly scared me so much, because I thought I was gonna faint on the toilet or something. Like I really was not feeling good, and the pain was so sharp. And you know, when you're in a foreign country and you think the worst, and you think, oh my god, what if I need to go to A&E now? Luckily they speak English here, but in terms of even like insurance and stuff, I don't even know how it works. But luckily now everything has calmed down a bit. I can still feel the pain, but it's not as sharp. So now I'm gonna finish up getting ready. We're gonna take a few pictures of the hotel, and we're gonna pack and normally head home. I don't think we'll walk around the city again, because we did that most of the day yesterday, and you know, it's cold and it's raining. It's like there's no point in just walking around. If it was like sunny weather and stuff, then yes, obviously it would be nice just to walk aimlessly. But when it's cold and raining, you're like, okay, where to now? You know, so I think we're just going to slowly head home. Good morning, guys. It's a new day. Today is Wednesday, and I honestly don't even remember the last time I spoke to you. I know it was in Amsterdam, but I think I was telling you how I wasn't feeling so well lately. And I think that was in the bathroom of the hotel. I went to the doctors. I've had, you know, blood tests and stuff, and there are things that are coming up that could explain why I'm feeling the way I feel. First of all, my iron levels are so low, but I know why. It's because I've stopped taking my iron or iron tablet because of my pain in my stomach. I realized that basically the pain that I have in my stomach is linked to my digestion. Like something is happening when I'm digesting food, and because iron tends to slow down my digestion and sometimes like really slow it down. I don't want to go into too much detail. I'm sure, you know, if you're a woman watching this and who takes iron tablets, you know the side effects, constipation and stuff. So that's why I stopped, because I already had some digestion issue and I didn't want to add on top of it. But then I had my period, and it tends to be like heavy on day 2 and 3. And maybe that's why, but my iron levels are low, like below what they should be at the minimum. So that could be the reason why I am really tired, really breathless. Any effort that I'm making is really hard. Now, another thing that we realized is that my potassium has gone down. It's not below what it should be, but it has gone down since this summer. To me, it's not normal that my potassium has already gone down within 6 months, because the last time I didn't feel well on the airplane going to Corsica, and so I went to A&E and they realized that I had really low potassium, like below what it should be. So I took potassium supplements, and that worked really well, and my potassium went up, and now it has gone down again. We need to look into that. It's not my kidneys, because my kidneys are working fine. But then, because this happened at the same time that I started to have my stomach pain last summer, I'm wondering if maybe because I'm having this digestive issue, maybe my body isn't able to use all the nutrients that I give it. Maybe that's why. I need to speak with my doctors about that. So I'm on day 2 of taking my iron again. This morning I felt quite good, so I thought today I would make the effort of applying a bit of makeup just to feel a bit more alive and awake, I guess. So I've done my base, just a bit of contour. I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of bronzer. I've curled my hair, but it's quite flat now because I'm waiting for the curls to cool down, and then I will zhuzh it up a bit. So I'm gonna add just a bit of this bronzer.